One thing that's definitely been surprising me a lot this year is how interested I am with the garden. Maybe I'm just choosing to have more of an interest as I just look at these plants and I just think how unbelievable it is to start them as just a small little seed and see them grow up. Or it's just more and more learning all these new things about these plants that we never knew, like about the one I'm about to tell you right now. I feel like so far we've had a really good growing season here. It seems like everything is growing quite well. Unfortunately, we've had a few things that didn't seem to germinate, which we're guessing the birds probably found their way in and ate the seed before it even had a chance. The very first thing that we grew in this whole entire garden for this season actually started in the fall last year, which is our garlic right here that you see in front of me. Back in October is actually when we first started planting our garlic into the ground. We figured we'd have one raised bed full of garlic. We knew that leaf mulch was really good for it, so we put a whole bed of leaf mulch on top of it after we planted it and then covered it with a tarp. We heard that it was a good crop that would survive over the winter time, so we figured we'd try it out for ourselves for the first time ever. And then once the spring started and I did our first cut of grass, we put all those grass clippings, threw it onto this bed to help improve that soil even more. And then we started seeing tremendous results from our garlic starting to sprout above that soil. Well, here's something we never knew about garlic until this year. If you follow a garlic plant and you go up the stem of it, and then you look directly down on the garlic plant, right in the center, you're gonna see this long squiggly thing start growing out of them once the garlic is almost getting close to harvest. Those long squiggly things are called garlic scapes. And we've never heard of these things before, but these are actually things that you can eat. So it's like a bonus harvest from your garlic that you don't want to miss out on. So you can see right here on this one, you can see how squiggly this thing is. It's almost touching, there it is, touching me. So all you gotta do is get whatever kind of pruners, clippers, whatever you want to get. You place them on them, cut it right by the stem when you look down in the middle as close as you can to the garlic plant, and then put it in your basket. And then do that for all the rest of your garlic plants until you get them all. So now if you're doing the same thing we did and you cut all your garlic scapes, you must be wondering, what are you gonna do with all these things now that you cut them? Because it's one thing that you can harvest them, now it's figuring out what to do with them. Some people will choose to just eat them. I mean, they're not the best thing to eat just like this, but you can just eat them plain like this if you want. And whew, that is some strong garlic taste. Wow, whew, I was not expecting that much garlic. A little bit of an onion taste, but definitely a lot of garlic taste. There is a lot of things that you can do with these guys, and we're gonna show you some of those. So before I get into that, maybe I should give you one reason why you may not want to cut these things. If you chose not to harvest these and just let them keep growing, if you follow the scape all the way to the tip, you'll kind of see there's like a bulbish kind of figure at the tip of it and then a really long skinny tip. So that big bulb that you see on the end of it is actually called a bulbous. And if you were to keep letting it grow all the way till the biggest size it can get, you can actually plant those back into the ground. It's kind of like the garlic's way of seeding, and you can regrow and make garlic. But it takes a little longer than growing from a clove. It's gonna take about 2 to 3 years until you see any kind of big size garlic. So it may not be what you wanna do, but if you wanna keep consistently growing garlic and you don't wanna kind of break any up and do it from clove, in 3 years, you would get some garlic out of this thing. Well, when you look at that, if you look into our soil, there's mushrooms in there. Mushrooms are a good thing if you see them in your soil. That means your soil is full of organic matter, which you want your soil to have. So there's a little bonus for you. We're gonna bring these garlic scapes inside, and we probably aren't gonna cook with them today, but we'll do it tomorrow, and we'll show you what you can do with these. Chelsea's gonna try garlic scapes for the first time, and you guys just witnessed my reaction. Now here's Chelsea's.
Oh.
I did the same thing. It tasted good at
really
first
good.
because you taste the garlic.
I
But
need water.
the garlic taste is very strong in these, so I'm thinking we're gonna be able to make some good dishes with them. It's the next day, and we're gonna show you guys different ways that you can cook these garlic scapes. But first, after hard working out in the garden and working with the animals, the chickens, the pigs, having a good night's rest is something that you're gonna want. And we just had something come in about a week ago that I want to talk to you guys about. All right guys, it is a big day today because our mattress that you see here is something that we have not changed in about 10 years that me and Chelsea have been together. And it's finally time for an upgrade. Thanks now to Birch, we finally have a new mattress. So thank you so much, Birch, for sponsoring. Birch makes mattresses and sleep products that are stylish, they're comfortable and environmental conscious. They are gonna deliver their mattress right to your door. Their non-toxic mattresses are crafted with organic and natural materials that have been sustainably sourced. Right now, we cannot be any happier to finally have a new mattress, and we're hoping that this is gonna be extra comfy and just give us the best sleep we can possibly have.
It was important for us to choose a Birch mattress that is made with natural and organic material because we can sleep a lot easier knowing that we will not be having any off-gassing that can happen with the manufacturing process.
Birch works with ethical partners that adhere to strict social, environmental, and economic problems. Are you comfortable? You like it too? Bailey likes it too. And we are all just very happy about this bed. One of the number one things that we've enjoyed most about this bed is, other than it being king size, because we went from queen to king, is that it's now big enough for the whole family for us to enjoy and sit on here.
And the best part is Mama can still sleep with everyone in there. Has it been giving you good rest?
We absolutely love our Birch mattress, and I think that you guys will too. If you're looking for a new bed, check out Birch Living. Their 4th of July sale is running right now. It's the perfect time to upgrade your sleep with 25% off your Birch mattress. Plus, they're gonna throw in 2 free pillows. Click the link below. It's gonna be in the comments and in the description, or just go to the link here across the screen and you're gonna find out more about this limited time offer. All right, so we're gonna get cooking with these garlic scapes now. There's 2 main ways to use the garlic scapes. So the main way that people like to use garlic scapes is turning it into a pesto. So Chelsea, over there with our big white fluff, already chopped up all the garlic scapes, got them into nice tiny pieces so that we can put it into the blender and start mixing them. Making the pesto from these garlic scapes is pretty easy. You're gonna throw all those little pieces of garlic scapes into your food processor. Unfortunately, we do not have one at this moment, but we do have a blender. So it's gonna take us a little longer. We're gonna blend them all up. And then we're just gonna throw the rest of the ingredients in there. We baked some walnuts. We're gonna throw those in there, Parmesan. We're gonna throw oil in there. And then you're just gonna blend all those ingredients up till you get the right consistency that you're looking for. And then you're gonna be ready to almost have your dish.
Can we taste it?
It looks the consistency that we want now. So I'm gonna try it like this, and I know it's gonna be a little strong garlic taste, but I bet it'll go good with some noodles or chicken or whatever you would like to put it on.
A little more salt.
I could use a little salt, but I think it's pretty good.
That's spicy?
Yeah, a little spicy. A little garlicky.
It says a little goes a long way.
So I think spread with the noodles, it's gonna taste really good. Eating it straight though, if you like garlic sauce, then you'll like it. As we're prepping the noodles and we're getting our dish ready, and we'll put that sauce into the noodles, and I think we're gonna add some chicken into it. The other way that you can use these garlic scapes, if you wanna use them for any kind of dish, is use them just like you would cut green onions. So just cut little slivers and then throw them on top of a dish. It's gonna give you that garlic onion kind of taste. I wouldn't put too much because I'm telling you, this thing does give you a really strong taste of garlic. It's very surprising how we did not know about this before this year, because this is a great addition and a great harvest that you can get from your garlic instead of just doing the garlic. So do not forget about these garlic scapes. All right, noodles are done. So let's make this dish. All right, we got the pesto all mixed in. It looks really good. Yes, I'll get you the salt. Almost just dropped the bowl. Now it's gonna be time for the taste test. We have some shredded up chicken so that we can add it into our dish for some extra protein. And we'll see if the kids wanna try it or not. All right, now it's time to try and see how it turned out. What? It's not that strong. You wanna try a bite? I think it turned out really good. You gonna try a bite?
I don't know if I want to take a bite, but
Maybe it's a little too garlicky for the kids, but I'm not really tasting a strong garlic. I feel like it's the right amount. All right, what do you think of it?
I think it's good, but I added more Parmesan and more salt because I'm extra.
Yeah, it is a little bland.
I would add more of it.
Well, that was some very good pesto. I thought we were gonna be able to make like 5-6 jars of it and then realize that we can barely make 1 jar with it. So we'd have to grow a lot more garlic if that's what we're looking for. We just had some luck though. We just had a lot of rain come through. So our garden got nice and watered from the sky up above. We didn't have to do it, and that's always a very big blessing when it comes to being a gardener and having your garden. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and as we keep learning these new things in the garden, we're gonna show you guys. Feel free to comment below any other new tips that you guys ever run into. We love learning from you guys as well. Have a great day and a better tomorrow, and we'll see you guys in the next one. See you later.